Welcome to Minute Watch, and today I am very excited to talk to you about Moscow Classic Vodolaz watch. Sorry, I had a terrible impression. Hey, welcome to Minute Watch, and this is the Moscow Classic Vodolaz, model number 04311019er. That's an interesting model number. This is my second automatic watch. The first one was given to me by my brother, and I didn't really know what an automatic watch was, but after he gave that to me, I was really fascinated by these types of old school style. By the way, that in the background is a Sukhoi Su-47 model. It is to me, one of the most beautiful planes ever made. So I thought it'd be fitting that I put that in the background from this Russian watch. Yeah? Yeah? No. Okay. I got this from Amazon for about 300 bucks. I guess they had it in stock. Amazon had it in stock. It came in a couple days. The front glass is a standard mineral crystal. It has not gotten any scratches, so it's pretty good. The back is also mineral crystal. And you can see here the Vostok 2146B movement, which has a pretty nice Geneva striping on there, some blue accents. The center screw kept coming off. It was irritating me, and I was noticing this weird sound. I opened it up, and the center screw was all loose, and it was barely on there. It was about to fall into the rest of the movement. I would have been screwed. So I put a little bit of blue thread locker, automotive thread locker, just a real tiny bit, and that seems to have solved the problem. And I'm not the only one that has had this problem. The movement is non-hackable, which means you can't pull out the crown and stop the second hand, as like so. The crown is out. However, you can push the crown a little bit forward and stop the movement. See? Just hold it there forward and just can stop the movement. So that seems to be part of how these movements are made. Changing the date on this is a little bit irritating. See, like so, you have to do there's a trick to it. Let's just go around the time, forward in time. Got the time machine action going on here. Okay, it's gonna click pretty soon. There you go, 26. So give it a few more, like a half turn, and then go back to about 9:45. Watch the second, watch the date. It's gonna do a little bit of a jump. Oh god, maybe I should go to actual 9:45. Watch that date there. See it, see it, see it. Oh, was that good for you? That was good for me. And then you can go forward and it will change. Pew, there. And you go back to about 9:45 and do the same thing. The second hand was blocking it. There, you heard it? Let's let the second hand get there. There you go. Let's do that again since the second hand was blocking it. Okay, and it's gonna shimmy. There you go, and then you can go forward again and change it. There you go. That is an old school style way of changing the date. There's no quick date function on this watch, and it was irritating me because before I didn't know that trick, so I was winding it like a whole day, sitting there just like was not smart of me to do that. Let's see. What else? This is the standard bracelet that it came with. It's pretty nice, although I did rip it a bit because of carelessness. Oops. I'll change it at some point to something different. But it's a pretty good bracelet. I believe it's made in Germany. Yeah. Echt Leder. I think that's German. I'm not sure. Maybe Taiwanese or Korean. Let's see. I have timed the reserve time at about 35 hours, which is within parameters of the movement. It's not as great as some of my cheaper model watches like my Seikos. They're, at a quarter of the price or less, offer a better reserve time. Let's look at the watch dimensions, shall we? Now Amazon lists this watch at 44 millimeters, and this is what I was talking about with not being accurate with the measurements, and that just really irritates me. This watch should be about 44.5 millimeters. Now I'm gonna actually measure it from right here to about right there. See, just a little over 44.5. Oh, about 44.5 right there. Not 44 as it says. It's half a millimeter more. Does it make a difference? Maybe, but you know, it's accuracy that we're looking for here. We're not looking for things that aren't. I guess they just round it off. But I like things to be exactly the way they are when I order them. 24 millimeter lug width. And about 13.8. Oh, actually, yeah, about 13.8 for the thickness. All right, let's check out some lumage. Turn off the thousands of lights here. Get thousands of lights here. Where is the flashlight of justice? There it is. Pew. Alright, let's just give it a few blasts of the flashlight of justice here. And violin. See, it's not the best lume. It goes away pretty quickly. As you can see, the second hand and the hour and minute hands are the only ones that are illuminated. And there it goes. Not the best lume. It's also really old, so yeah. Turn this back on. Lots of super hot bright lights making me super sweat, but that's what you gotta do to get good lighting. Okay, well, oh, it is water resistant to 100 meters or 10 atmospheres, which means you can basically dunk it underwater really quickly, and that's it. I wouldn't recommend doing anything other than that. Wipe it off immediately. Even if you get it splashed with water when you're doing dishes or in the yard or something, wipe it off immediately. Do that watch a favor and wipe it off. It does not like this watch will not like to get wet. Other than that, that is this review. Ooh, excuse me. I just ruined the whole thing with gasness. But yeah, that's the review, and I hope you like it. Thanks for watching. Salut,